one of my earlier videos, I came across this stoplight and it wasn't working. Well, here we are about a month later, it's also not working. Had a couple power outages yesterday and this morning from some heavy gusts of winds that were sweeping through Denver Metro yesterday, up to 70-80 mile per hour gusts. A lot of fallen trees. Still recovering from it, it looks. So welcome to another Rocky Mountain Monday, where we explore a different part of the Rocky Mountains. Today's ride is all about this road we're on, Route 285. It's an 800-mile road that goes all the way down to Texas. So we're technically heading west, but also south. And we're just riding it for, 20 miles maybe, 26 per my GPS. Taking in all the scenery. As you can see, it's a beautiful blue day. Some overcast clouds, but not many. It's midday, so the sun's directly ahead of us, and we can just soak in all of this greenery. Unlike Route 6, it seems to have 2 lanes most of the way. This bike is really good for these kind of rides because you're not going so fast where the wind is a problem. You're very light and nimble. You've got enough pop in the bike. Keep up the speed. You always wonder if the mountains are going to help protect you from the wind or actually make it worse. I'd say it does help compared to the open highway. So even with all this wind, the bike stays pretty stable. I don't really feel it pushing the bike too much. The 400-pound bike's just one of the lighter bikes that you'll get out on a road like this. Other bikes could be 600, 800 pounds. So it's actually quite a comfortable experience. Make sure this guy has a clear path to merge in. Nobody behind us. I'm always checking my rear mirror. On the bike, you're so focused on the road sometimes. It's hard to look at the mirror when you're focused on everything else. You can see we're getting into a bit more wide open space now. More of the depth of perception views. See, this guy's in a short sleeve, but for me, with the wind and everything, I'm feeling quite comfy even in these leathers. Got high fire danger today. You get the dry climate mixed with the high winds, and you're more ripe for some forest fires. You can see them in the middle lane right now. I usually am not. I'm usually on the left or right lane position. However, with some of this wind, it gives me more room for error when it pushes me just a little bit to not go over one of the lines. So that's why. I mean, this road doesn't really have any issues on it either. So I'm not worried about oil slicks or other things. You can see I'm not perfect at it. I'm basically just trying to stay safe and in my proper lane, visible. Wow. Really stunning here. You just have to get over that first ridge and then you get these expansive views. So yeah, we climbed up a lot of elevation. I'm not sure where we're at now, but we're going back down the steep hill. Have to look up Stoughton at some point. Looks like there's a nice lake and a bunch of people down there trout fishing. Looks like family might have had car issues there. As soon as I get over 50, 60 is when you really feel the wind. I'm not too worried about the gas mileage, but a bad gust could change my turning radius, cause me to go right into a car. So Got our first stoplight in a while. And we even get to stop at it. Mount Evans Boulevard that way. I wonder if Mount Evans is the mountain standing out. Even though Colorado has very volatile weather, you can see in the clouds when it's coming. So I'm looking west all the time because all the weather comes from west to east. So I'm looking to see what is coming up in the next few hours. And I see I have several hours worth of clear skies. So I know the rest of my ride, which is only going to last maybe 2 hours, will be just fine. What's cool now that we're deeper, you can see some of the higher peaks that still have snow on them. Some of those peaks could get snow year round. We're still in the early summer though, so some of that will dissipate. Basically looking at July, August for peak season in the highest elevations. Some of the routes I want to show you guys I can't show because they're not even open yet. Like Mount Evans, to drive up it, I need to wait until July. All of this is uniquely beautiful in its own way, which is what I love. Some of that's so beautiful I don't even need to talk. And we're dropping a lot in elevation again. A lot of forestry, or fire maybe. A lot of trees are down there. There's some water here. I'm not sure it's part of what. Pretty good moving creek. So obviously the deeper we go, the closer we get to the Continental Divide. We're on the east side of the divide, so that's why the water's running east. See if I can get in the front. A little more unobstructed view. Still Route 285. It's now a single lane road, obviously. The wind hasn't really gotten any worse or better. Been pretty consistent. We're right at the end of our battery and we're at the end of our ride today. I appreciate all of you joining me for another Rocky Mountain Monday. The hope is to show parts of Colorado that maybe others don't see or know certain details about. This is also the conclusion of my 10th video and my first month of riding with the video recording. So I look forward to month 2 and a whole lot more content for you guys. So take care so long, leave a comment, let me know what you like and what you want to see in future videos.